So this would be a perfectly crispy brand new box of LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Shark Anglerfish Squid. But my kids like Legos too much, so look at, there's the squid. What the heck? Already built. I have to take it apart. We're making the shark, not just any LEGO shark. The goal is to make the modifications to this thing necessary to where it performs as a fishing lure. I have some ideas, wire, hardware, and whatnot, but I gotta build it first. I figured out I already have pieces missing. Oh my goodness. I have to go in the house and find more. Oh, that's for the little crab dude. My kids kept the little crab dude that comes with the shark. I don't have to make that. Every single piece is gonna get a little bit of glue. I can't put pieces in the wrong place. This is high stakes Legos. Okay, I'm gonna reinforce this, but glue's gonna go down here and here. I'm gonna glue it. But we got the head done. These joints are not gonna be the same. I'm probably gonna grind those off and glue wire joint connections together. Okay, that screw's gonna help a lot. I'm gonna put one on the other side here. Try not to stab myself to death. This thing feels like it's holding hard. I feel good about the lip after those 2 screws. Those were very necessary. Now for the joints, attaching the fins. I'll just glue these on too, by the way. We just gotta turn this thing into a lure. I'm gonna do a line tie right about there, just over the teeth. Hopefully that lip grabs some water and we can get a good swim out of this thing. There's a lot of plastic there to grab, and I can thread the wire in there real tight. This will be easier than I thought. Got some stuff to cut. Man, Finney would be freaking out if he saw me doing this. What are you doing? All right, and on the other side, I gotta flatten those out and then drill the hole so the wire can be accepted. Okay, this has gotta happen. I feel like this tail fin would just fall apart if I didn't do that right there. I feel like I'm gonna have to weigh this tail fin down because there's only one joint connection back here. I wanted to use the same amount of joint connections that this LEGO set had, but we can solve the tippiness issue with some weight. Let me glue the rest of this up. I'm going for like a don't make too many modifications. I did glue everything together because I just knew it would fall apart, but just see if the Legos can kind of hold up, you know? I'm gonna put some weight in this thing along with the line ties. I got these from Lure Parts online. Line ties with weights on them. Let's do those. It does feel very wrong to do this. That just fit perfect. Okay, we got line ties, weight, hook hangers, lip, joint connections.
Look at that.
It's awesome.
Well, it actually did have LEGO joint connections.
Yeah, but I replaced them.
You did?
With wire. Just gotta put the hooks on. Finney's here, he's interested.
I want to see it with the hooks on. That's crazy.
I know. Alright, there's the hook situation. They won't tangle. They got enough space.
Oh, what's the tail doing though?
It's a little loose. Let's see if it swims.
Okay. Great. Big moment. Is it going to sink? LEGO's actually...
Oh, it floats.
Actually, I want to see.
It's awfully heavy. And it's not wiggling.
That looks like a creeping joint actually.
I think I know what I'm gonna do though. That tail's wanting to wiggle a little bit. I need to weigh the tail so it's upright. And I might put a little bit more weight in the belly.
A little bit of weight?
Oh, I added tungsten right here and then tungsten in the tail. Oh, it's upright.
Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't want to.
It kind of has the... But it kind of swims like an actual shark. Doesn't it, Dad?
Well, if you go really slow, there's a tiny wiggle. I think it needs one more tungsten ball.
Right in the jaw.
Right in the jaw.
A week. Looks good.
This is very hard to get action out of.
Well,
But if you move slow, it does a little wiggle. I think we're just gonna go with that because there's no making it any better. It is just a big chunk of plastic, so that's always tough to get an action out of. You can twitch it. I think that will be the technique right there. All right, I don't know what else to do without like completely making it something else, so let's fish with that.
Show Mama it.
Well, nobody's here to ask any questions. It's just me questioning myself. That's all. See some big carp floating around down there. All right, big cast. Will it just fall apart? I'm gonna try to get it over there by that stump. Oh. After the first few minutes of fishing with it here, I can tell it's gonna be a rough one. If we catch one fish on this thing, I'm gonna like want to stop fishing with it, but that one fish is gonna be difficult. I can feel it. Wow. Did that just happen? Beautiful, fresh, new spot, completely destroyed because I cast it into a tree. Wow, nothing's missing. Everything's okay. It's got some durability. That just proved it. I am kind of surprised that everything is still on this thing. All the fins are still on. The jaw's on. I have it on this big musky rod. I'm not going easy on it. Just popping it along, getting no interest in it. I can't believe we still have a fully intact lure. I spent way too long here. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Probably farm pond next. The ditch is a really long drive for me. That is so disappointing. 8-inch beefy shark swim bait at farm pond. Sounds like it requires patience. You might be thinking, just go to Kevin's, you know, go Jorgensen Pond Management, just go to Kevin's pond. I have no argument against that. I'd love to go there, but I should probably build the case up to that. You know what I mean? It feels like cheating. So let's not go to the best pond in the world. Let's go to the second best pond in the world that I know of. I'm being a bit facetious when I say world. I really don't know. Except for Kevin's, that's the best pond in the world. Literally. Literally. This pond has a beach. I could have brought my kids with me and they'd be entertained. Look at those holes. That's at least like 2 hours of entertainment right there for a 5-year-old. Water's looking clear, clean, and under control here. They got some blue dye in it. Oh yes, I remember now how frustrating this bait is. That really announced its presence. You just don't feel confident fishing with an 8-inch shark Lego and you have to pop it. There are bass on its tail. Hit it. Oh! That wasn't a small one. Why didn't it get hooked? We got a hit. I made a very strange noise. Oh! And we got a hit. That was like my chance. I pinched my finger in the winder thing on my baitcaster reel. When that happened too, that kind of hurt. Okay. Wow. I'm just a shark that fell out of a tree right there under the pipe. Don't eat me. I think I have an idea of how to potentially improve this. Let's just rip the lip off. I think the lip is catching water. Wow, that came off really easy. Before I could even explain my theory, the lip's off. I think it's catching water in a bad way. Oh, no. No difference. Okay, great. Fish on! Fish on! As soon as I ripped the lip off, I gave it a massive pop and it hit. Be careful. Oh, it's coming off. It's official. Oh, that bass was coming off. That was close. See? Came right off. It is barely official, fellas. That's not a small one. Not a small bass. Likes Legos. We just made Legos official, fellas. Over half the length of that bass is this shark Lego. And it got aggressive. By the way, caught a fish with it and no fins got ripped off. It's just me that ripped off the jaw. This pipe right here is like the primo spot of the pond, of this network of ponds that exist here. If we get a fish anywhere else out of here on this bait, that's another level of officialness. Oh, there's a fin breaking. It's bending. Ooh, didn't break at the ball, it broke at the stem. You know what that means? We need to rip the rest off, which might produce good action. It just has the rear fins on. Let's see what that does. Nothing. Let's take those off. Last chance for this bait to have any action whatsoever. I'm not gonna take anything else off. Nope, nothing. It's actually worse now. It's very tippy-turny. All right, if I got a fish from doing that, I'd be kind of like concerned. That's like a small child falling into a pond and then getting eaten by a bass. Ooh, wow. Whoa, that was right on a rock. I didn't do that intentionally, I swear. The top fin fell off. That's okay. Really at this point, if anything tragic happens to this bait, it's okay. Come on, where's my dumb bass? Oh, just a second. We need to get the barometer out. Okay, they're biting good. First cast, boom. Decent bass. So the 8-inch shark went through there like a dozen times, and this guy wasn't fooled. And that's bigger than the first bass on that bait, so. Shark's not very official, I'd say. But be free. We're gonna go to extra small pond over there, see if they're more aggressive. Oh! I took it off of the fish's face. That thing was hiding under a very big rock. Come back. You know you want it. It's Legos. Dang, I should have left it there. Got it caught on some tetanus here. 1 second, there we go. Why does this always work for Japanese people and not me? Probably because they use real fishing lures. Well, this area was the next best spot, or the next best chance that this bait had. Maybe I'll try to prove a point here. We'll see. Oh! Point proven, oh my goodness. We're first casting fish like crazy with the 4.1 and struggling with the shark. Be free. Well, there's one more area where we could potentially get lucky. Oh, it just got hit. Did you see that? Dang, we almost had 2. Actually, we've almost had 3. Fish on. Jeez. Bass. On the 4.1. What do you know? Spunky little fella. Woo! Okay, come on up here. Nice. The average size in here is increasing. They used to be pretty dinky, like the average catch, but they're staying around 1.5 pounds. I'm gonna try the shark over in that corner real quick. I'm gonna try to cast right under that cedar tree right there and give it a few tugs really quick, like how I caught the one by the drain. Dang. All right, I feel like it's completely hopeless now. Looking a little goofy. Ow. Just a tail fin left. I can save these stainless steel screws for more lure making. I'm a recycler when it comes to my lure components. Rip them right out of a bait I'm not using anymore. But this all went exactly as you would expect an 8-inch LEGO Shark bait to to go. Just barely squeaked out officialness. It is official, fellas. This was a success. I really don't like fishing with it, so I'm done. Just a quick little video. I did some Father's Day stuff, and I've just been having too much fun lately. Boy, do I have a good review ready. Where is it? It was right next to my head. Here's a hint. There's your hint. Finney's going to be very disappointed that this thing is not intact. He wanted it when I was done. I'm sure he would have preferred it with all of its fins and its lower jaw. I'll give it to him regardless, without the hooks. Very happy we made it official, and the joints didn't break. Those held. Pretty incredible. Honestly, I don't know when I'm gonna get around to this one. Might not even be the next. I'm just excited for that one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Click on the like button for Legos. Dude, I got some fireworks ready. Look at these. 6-inchers, Excaliburs, got some cakes. 300 bucks spent. That's supposed to be all of it, but who knows? I feel like I'm becoming one of those people that go a little too hard every 4th of July. Slowly. Okay, thanks for watching. On to the next bait. What are you doing?
Oh, wow. I didn't do that intentionally.